Hello students, welcome back to my channel Learn with Samira ma'am. So today we are going to continue with the series of Tybcom Sem 6 Computer System and Application MCQs. So after a break of 5 to 6 days, I'm putting more MCQs here. So today we are going to discuss 20 MCQs on the Sem 6 Computer System and Application. So let us start and continue with the series. So here comes the first question. The first question is Yahoo is a dash. So what is Yahoo exactly? Is it a portal? Is it an e-tailer? It is a transaction broker, or it is a browser? So first, exactly what is Yahoo? Yahoo is a website where we search particular information. It's like a search engine. So for that, we can call it as a portal. It is not an e-tailer where we don't buy or sell anything. It's not a transaction broker like we are doing some transaction like a Paytm. So it's not a transaction broker or such kind of a site. It is not a browser. What is a browser? Which helps us to connect with the particular website. Suppose I want to connect to google.com. Suppose I want to connect to yahoo.com. I want to connect with the facebook.com. So if I want to connect, I need something to connect to that particular website. That is called as a browser. Like for example, browser are Chrome, Google Chrome, then Safari, then Opera, then Internet Explorer. So there are multiple browsers available through which we connect to the particular website. So this information is very much needed because you can get such kind of question also in your exam. So what is Yahoo exactly? Yahoo is a portal. Next question. The full form of P2P. P2P full form is peer-to-peer. So here we don't need any explanation. It's just asking you the full form P2P, peer-to-peer. It is a convention that all sites that uses SSL. The full form of SSL we have already done in the last video. If you have not seen my last video, kindly go and check the whole series. The full form of SSL connection while making a secure connection uses dash instead of HTTP. So SSL always, if you all remember or if you all know about this, when we type google.com or yahoo.com, so every time in that google.com or yahoo.com there is always HTTP. Okay, this is by default HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. But if that particular site is a secure site or not, it is a protected site or not, to check that we have to check this also, HTTPS. S means secure. So this security is being given by SSL connection. SSL full form secured socket layer. Okay, so this SSL connection make the connection as HTTPS instead of only HTTP. So the answer is HTTPS, right? Next. In online stored value system, cards that have embedded chip that store personal information are called. Okay, so the card that store personal information, that means it doesn't only store it doesn't only use for the transaction, but it also store your personal information and it detect your information. That means it has small chip where inside that chip your personal information is being stored. Like there can be multiple information stored inside that card, and that card is called as a smart cards. Smart card, why? Because it is not only doing some kind of a transaction, it is also storing the personal information. Like one example you can take for the embedded chip or smart card. That is, we get a card for doing transaction when we we go and buy the ticket from that ATVM machine, where we go and just swipe that card and we get the ticket. There our personal information is also being stored, and the amount is also being stored. So it is like an online store value system where there is an embedded chip, and in that embedded chip the card is installed. So that is an example of smart card. Next question. the technology used to, so this kind of question we have done, but the question was in some other format. If you can see the questions, the concept are the same, but the question can come in multiple way. So this kind of question we have done already. I hope that you all remember in the last video. The technology used to bring internet content and services to mobile phone and other wireless devices are called. Okay, which technology is being used for internet connection and for the wireless devices? So we have done this, that is WAP, wireless application protocol. Next question, SSL provide only that side authentication. Okay, so where does it provide the authentication? It provides the authentication not at client side. It provides the authentication at server side. This is very important. What is client? There are always two machines. There one is where the user is sitting, that is called as client. And when a user access, suppose user is accessing Facebook, and this Facebook is being called from the server side. Okay, this Facebook website is being accessed and is being seen on your machine from the server side. So this is called as client, and from where you are accessing a particular system or particular website, that is called as a server. So SSL provide where exactly authentication? As you know, SSL which change HTTP to the HTTPS. So obviously, it's not going to secure at your side, that is client side. It is going to secure or provide authentication at server side. So the correct answer is server. Next. Dash used to overcome the problem of authentication and non-denial faced by public key encryption. So this is very important. So what is authentication? Authentication means where we are if I am accessing through username and password or through particular system, I am providing, or I am finding out that he is an authentic person. Like if you all remember, I have given you an example of your college and you, that you are accessing a college ID. So the watchman is going to authentic you through that college ID. That is called as an authentication. Okay. And non-denial. Non-denial means what? Where, for example, there is a report card, and in that report card someone has signed it, and here you have got 90%. So this is what no one will deny this, that this is not a valid card, because here there is some kind of signature being displayed here. Okay, so now this is physical card where suppose 90%, or for example you can take more example like a check, where in the check I have filled 70,000 amount, and here I have done the signature. So no one can, suppose I cannot deny that this is, I have not given you 70,000 ka check, because there my signature is there, and I have provided you through my signature. Correct? So that is called as non-denial. Non-denial, other word for non-denial is repudiation. Okay, where you cannot deny that this is not done by you. Fine. So now here, as all the things in e-commerce is being done digitally, online. So there comes the problem of authentication and non-denial. Authentication means what? Whether the things has been signed by the genuine person or not, like this is my signature or not. So that is an authentication. And non-denial means what? As there is my signature over it, I cannot deny that this is not done by me, or I have not given you 70,000 ka check. So this can be done only by the word called as digital signature. So when you provide digital signature on any e-document, that means you are providing an authentication and non-denial services on your digital platform, right? So next question. Flipkart.com is an example of, obviously, it's an example of B2C, that is business to consumer, where someone sell the product and a consumer buy the product. Next question. Full form of WML is wireless markup language. So here it's a full form, so we don't have to elaborate it more, just we have to remember the full form. WML, wireless markup language. public key encryption is also called as, it is called as symmetric key encryption. As you all remember, in my last video, I have explained you encryption. There are two types of encryption, symmetric and asymmetric. Symmetric, where same keys are used, asymmetric, where different keys are used. When the same keys are used, that means public keys are only used at the both the side. Sender and receiver both use public key only. So that is called as symmetric key encryption. Dash features of e-commerce in which merchant can allow the user to create and share content in the form of text, video, music, or photos worldwide. So this is the best example, like Facebook, Instagram, where we share the text, video, music worldwide. So where it happens at social networking site. Symmetric key encryption can be done. So there are types the symmetric key encryption can be done. We don't have to know it in detail, but we should know this. As I told you, what is encryption? Suppose I want to send hi to my friend. Okay. And I wanted that in between, suppose someone will open my message and will check it out, what kind of message I am sending to my friend, that in the middle party or the hacker should not know what kind of message I am sending to my friend. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to decrypt this. Okay, I'm going to decrypt this message. So what I'm going to do, instead of H, I'm going to write HI. So one letter ahead, I, and IJ. So I'm going to write J. So instead of sending hi, I'm going to send to my friend IJ. That means I have decrypted my message. See, instead of H, one letter ahead, instead of I1. And I have told to my friend, because we are using public key, I have told to my friend that whenever I'm going to send you any kind of message, I am going to send you one letter ahead. So whenever my friend, suppose my friend name is B, whenever my friend is going to get my message, what she is going to do, she, instead of I, one letter before she is going to do. Before I, what comes? H. Before J, what comes? I. So my friend is going to understand that I have sent hi to my friend. So now what here the question is, symmetric key can be done by dash kind of transposition. So how I am doing transposition, if you can see, I have substituted the letter. Instead of H, I have wrote I. Instead of I have wrote J. So this is called a substitution method, where I am substituting by particular word. Okay, so this is one form of symmetric encryption. Dash makes money each time a transaction occur. Whenever a transaction occur, dash make money. If you can talk about a Paytm, what Paytm is a transaction broker. Okay, if you talk about Paytm, so whenever two person are doing transaction, suppose I'm buying something and I'm sending money to the whatever the person is there, the receiver, the customer, or the shopkeeper. So through what I'm sending through Paytm, for example. So whenever the transaction is happening, the transaction broker is going to get minimum amount of money. Okay, the minimum amount is being fixed by this two person, that is a Paytm and the shopkeeper. So that amount is being given, that is called as a transaction fees, and that is being taken by whom? That is being taken by the transaction broker. So the correct answer will be transaction broker. Transaction broker makes money each time a transaction occurs. Non-denial is also known as I told you now only, non-denial is also known as non-repudiation. Non-denial is also known as non-repudiation. Non-denial means where you cannot deny that this has been sent by you. So that is also called as non-repudiation, the other word for non-denial. Next, 15 August 2020 was Saturday. Answer of the weekday. So what will be the answer? Weekday is a function in Excel where I am passing the date 15 August 2020. So what will be the answer? So before knowing the answer, they have told us 15 August was a Saturday. So what will be the answer? Whether it will be Saturday only? No. Weekday always give output in the number format. So how it's going to give the output? It always starts with Sunday as 1. Okay. then Monday will be 2. So this way, if you are going to calculate, Monday 2, Tuesday 3, Wednesday 4, Thursday 5, Friday 6, Saturday 7. So as we know, 15 August was a Saturday, the correct answer will be 7, because it starts from where? It always is always considered Sunday as 1. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you can count how many Saturdays coming on which day? 7th. So the answer will be 7. Next question. 15 August 2020 was Saturday. Answer of the month. So abhi now instead of weekday, here the function that has come, that is month. And in bracket inverted comma 15 August 2020 is being written. So what will be the answer? Again, as I told you, weekday, month, they always give answer in the number format. Okay, so it's not going to give you August. It's going to give you what? 8, because August fall on the 8th. So it's going to decide that way only. January 1, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So it's an 8th month. So the answer will be 8. To count non-blank cell, we use what? Okay, so this we have to understand that there are two types of function for counting. One is count. One is count. And the another one is count A. So count, always count numbers. Okay, it never count character. And count A is such kind of a function which count everything except blank cell. Okay, so to count non-blank cell, because see here, if count would have come instead of count E, your count function would have been written, then also the correct answer will be count A only. Why? Because here they are specifying to count non-blank cells. So here count A will be the correct answer, because count A count number, characters, everything, date also, but it doesn't count blank cell. And in count only count numbers. Okay, it doesn't identify a cell which has character. It doesn't identify a cell which has date. Fine. And it also doesn't identify a cell which is blank. And here count A only doesn't identify a cell which is a blank one. So a correct and the more perfect answer will be count A. If here instead of count E, count would have been there, then also the correct answer would have been count A. Next, axis title is not allowed in this type of graph. So we should know what is axis. We know this because since 5th standard, we have drawn a graph in our math. So there are x-axis and there are y-axis, correct? So axis will be there in line graph, because line graph is this way somewhere, where for stock market we use it. Bar graph, column graph. Okay, so in this all the three graphs, axis title is required. But if you will see pi is in round circle format, and circle doesn't need any axis. So axis title is not allowed in pie chart. Right? Next question. Cell A2 contains a text called computer. What will be the answer of left A2? So left function. So this is very important that you should know how does left function work. Left function takes two parameters. Okay, first we'll understand this, then we'll move to the question. Suppose here in an inverted comma, I have written hi. Okay, and here I will be writing 2. That means from left side, how many character I need? I need 2. What I have written here? Hi. Okay, or 3 times I will write HII. So which string I have given here? HII. And what I need? How many character I need? 2 character from the left side. What is left side? This side. Okay, so here I'm going to take 2 character, that is H and I. So my output will be H and I. And instead of writing string here, suppose I must have given cell number. So suppose this is A column and this is cell A and row 1. So here if I would have written suppose Sam or Samira. Okay, suppose I've written here Sam. So instead of hi, what I'm going to write, suppose I want to access that. So instead of hi, I'm going to write A1. So what I'm telling to my left function, go to A1 cell, whatever is there, you check it out. And from there, from the left side, you get 2 characters. So from left side, what will be there? S and A. So my output will be S and A. So similarly, here they are talking that A2 contain text called as computer. A2 is a cell which contain text called as computer. What will be the answer for left A2? So here if you can notice, here the number of characters is not mentioned. How many characters the left function has to get from computer? Okay. So now what left function is going to do? By default, it's going to access only 1 character. If the number of characters is not mentioned, here I have mentioned number of character. If it is not mentioned, by default, it's going to access only 1 character. So A2, it's going to go to the A2 cell where computer is being there. And from left side, it's going to access only 1 character. That is, the first character is what? C. So the correct answer will be C. Right? Next. Same question is there, but here if you can see, here A2 is being written in inverted comma. Here A2 was there, which is not there in inverted comma, means I am talking about A2 cell. Here A2 is written in an inverted comma. So here I am talking about A2 is a string. It's not a cell. It is a word because it is in inverted comma. So here the output won't be C because here I am not asking to go to A2 cell. Here I am asking to my left function to access this particular string only. So what will be from left side? What is there? A is there. Like how I have written hi in inverted comma. If you remember in the last slide, same way, here it is written in the inverted comma A2. It's just for making you confused. Here everything is same. Cell A2 contain a text called computer. But here they have played a trick. Instead of writing A2, they have written A2 in inverted comma. So this is of no use. A2 is a string and from left it is going to access what? A. So the correct answer will be A. Fine. Okay. So we are done with the today's MCQ. This is the last MCQ and we have done 20 MCQs today. And I'm going to upload more videos, and for enthusiasm or for boosting my energy, what you all have to do is you have to like, share and subscribe my channel so that if I am going to upload more and more video related to the content of computer for Tybcom or for BSc IT, for computer science, I can upload it more energetically, because if you are going to like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Let us meet again. Have a great day.